couple minutes early today, but that's alright. It's about time we do some rocking. Yeah. Time I got all my guitars and tuned up. Everything's ready to go. So you gotta ask yourself, are you ready to rock? It's been good today. You know, it's been another day. It's been hot. And I don't have air conditioning, so all the fans are on, just blowing air around. Hopefully we can fix that up soon, you know, that won't have to get an air conditioner or some shit. But until then, it's hot. And it's time to play some guitars. What do you think? Alright. That was a good one. If anyone's in the chat, hello, how are you today? It's just another day in paradise. Nose is running. But I don't have any names. Oh well. Check it out. Update on Harvey the dog. He went to the vet on Saturday, and they actually found out what the problem was. It's called a boxer ulcer. He has a boxer ulcer in his eyeball. He has to wear a cone for 2 weeks, and he's got his medicine. They got the right kind of eye drops and, you know, calm down medicine, stuff like that, the pain medicine. So in a couple weeks he should be looking pretty good. If everything goes good and he doesn't, you know, hurt his eye or anything. That's why he's got the cone on. Harvey the dog, he's got his own channel. But he hasn't been doing videos on account of his eye. I don't want to like show them online with the cone of shame on, you know, because then I get comments. People will be thinking I'm a bad father to my dog. I did paid all that money. Well, yeah, we took him to the people are like, Clint, why don't you play pretty music? You always have to make the hard music or the heavy music. I'm like, yeah, because that's what I do. I've been playing heavy ever since I picked up guitar. We're gonna play a little clean lick, right? We're gonna play a little show here. Pretty cool. So yeah, today just making riffs and just coming up with like heavy stuff, you know. Yeah, what we did was not quite that heavy right there. That was like some, I don't know what you would call it. What would you call that? Anyone in the chat? Hold on, I'm gonna see if anyone's in the chat real quick. Looks like no. Looks like no, no one's in here. Alright, that's fine. We'll keep going. Alright. How's it going? Oh, heaviness. Start that one over. That was cool. I'm gonna plug in another guitar real quick, so just bear with me right quick. Alright. My Squire. Upgraded, but it's Squires are still kind of cheapo guitars, but this one sounds alright. Runny new napkins. Alright. That should be good. Alright. If anyone's in the chat, I hope you're liking what you're seeing and hearing. You know, if you do, please leave a like, maybe subscribe for more. I do have a lot more content on my channel already. if you wanted to check some of that out, at Clintons5v. That is me, S5V. I need some water. And let me check out the chat, see if anyone's in there. No chatting. And it doesn't look like anyone's watching. It's alright, we can keep going though. If you're watching this afterwards, after the stream has been posted, it's time for rock and roll. Okay, so I'm gonna tune this guitar real quick. I think it went out of tune before I even started playing. So just bear with me. I'm gonna chit chat with you, while I do this. Feels way better in this basement than it does on the top floor of this house. It's a hot day today. Very hot today. That's alright. You hop in your bed, and put the fan on, blowing on you. Not that bad. And like the warm days are just now coming here. I'm already complaining about the heat because I have no hair conditioner. But that's alright. Warm is nice. she's all tuned up now. We're gonna plug it back in. Noise. That guitar's cool. Well, that tuning is cool. I really like the tune. That's it goes A A D G B. And I've used it on like the last stream, I guess. And this tuning on this guitar, ever since streaming, has been in C standard tuning. And it rocks, man. Like it's like E standard, but like 2 whole steps down, I think. So whatever it, like E standard for me is not chunky enough. I have to lower it. It goes E standard, D standard, and C standard, and below is like B and A and all that. So check it out. Yeah, just making riffs today. Yeah. Just chug-a-lugging. Making some riffs. drop this tuning to what would be A sharp now. Drop it and drop sharp. So you take these two strings, and those two strings should match, and then you got your drop tuning, right? As you can tell, A sharp is a crunchy tune. Awesome tune. So before I go, I wanted to thank everyone for checking out this video, even if there was no one during the stream. Anyone checking it out afterwards, thank you very much. I appreciate it. That's nice. I will be doing some more of these live streams, hoping to get people to watch and stuff. But I also plan on making shorts and videos this week. So if you're into that kind of stuff, enjoy it, you know? Made it for you. And thank you to all the usual commenters and subscribers and stuff who always check out my videos. You guys are awesome. It means a lot. So we're gonna do like one more chug-a-lugga song, and then we're gonna probably wrap it up. Alright, check it out. think Clinton is done for the day. You will see shorts and videos coming up this week. As the week goes on, I'll put more out. And I also plan on doing live streams, like I said earlier. So thank you for checking it out. I hope everyone had a good time.